You're talking about Africa.
Davido is on Ebro in the morning with Laura Styles and Rosenberg. He's back outside, man. We're glad to have you back, brother.
Thank you,
Listen,
man.
for an African artist to try to make a record that people are already getting from rappers and all that type of shit, it's like...
Exactly.
We want something that we can't get.
Exactly.
We want a feeling that we can't get. We want a story and a perspective that we can experience, and obviously through beautiful music. And I think that's kind of what you're experiencing right now with this album, too.
Crazy. Like, we actually sat down. And another thing, I feel like, with this African wave, I feel like, and I was telling Wiz the other day, you know what I'm saying? We gotta own it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the Latinos, they own I don't know how to put it, but we gotta own it more. And which is like, you know what I'm saying? That's when unity comes in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's always been a conversation, especially for us, you know, at the top of about who's doing better, blah 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 blah. Always been with me, Wiz.
It's a competition.
Yeah, our fans, they crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that alone, I feel, is already a distraction. You know what I'm saying? You in the Latino, you have Ozuna, you got Bad Bunny, you have blah blah. They do a record together, 4 of them. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what you mean by they own it. They lean into making sure that the world sees us as a unit.
Yes.
And we're moving together.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with Wiz, like, over the years, like, 12 years we have a rift. 12 years. You know what I'm saying? Up until, you know what I'm saying, recently that, you know, we chopped it up and then, you know what I'm saying? So, and I've seen the positivity. I've seen, you know what I'm saying? I've seen the change in the industry a little bit because, you know, everybody's, you know, calming down. And, you know, especially with my situation, the tragic situation that happened to me, he damn near called me every week, you know, since it happened. So
yeah, because, I mean, he got children too. So
exactly.
Listen.
So it was just amazing to see. I feel like the next wave of, you know, this year, Afrobeats with Unity.
So what about you and Burna ironing things out?
I spoke to Burna.
Okay.
He called me as well, but we ain't even really spoken like that. He don't really be around, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, he's a little reclusive. He's hard to find sometimes, but
I guess.
yeah. But you do plan to make y'all do plan to make shit chill.
I think definitely. Come on. He called me. I told you. He called me, Wiz called me. You know what I'm saying? And funny enough, me and Burna like used to be mad close. Like, you know that.
Well, when I heard y'all was in the clubs and things got crazy, I was like, wait.
It's funny enough, it wasn't even us. It just be our people. Like, it don't be really.
Isn't that always how it is? Like, literally in every situation,
It was crazy because it wasn't really nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's really our people. But, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we're going to chop it up.
Do you feel a level of pride just generally? Like, you've been doing this so long, like being here 8 years ago. When you come to the city now, New York, for example, wherever, and you turn on the radio and just hear one African artist after another?
It's crazy. New York is basically about to be Lagos.
Listen, it's a lot of Nigerians. Yo, they got a Lagos restaurant in Times Square. You know that, right?
I was there last night.
It was rocking, right?
What you mean? Like, right in Times Square, next to Quad Studios.
Yeah.
So I did a meet and greet in Puma. Yo, it was so
nuts.
Crazy.
You know, my man produced that. He told me, he's like, yo, that's the craziest meet and greet I've ever put together.
Yo, it's crazy. So that's what I'm talking about, us owning it.
Yes.
Because there's so many Africans in America. There's so many that will sell millions of records just with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the same way with the, you know, with the Latin community.
Yep.
They'll sell millions of records without us even indulging in it. And I feel like that's where we're getting to.